Annyeong, my friends. I only get excited for a new album like once every few years at this point in my life. Back in the day, it was like constantly. But now I feel like I've heard so much that it's kind of hard for me to get really hyped about something. But last week, 2 albums dropped that I'm super hyped about. Like the most hyped that I've been about any albums in probably 2 years at this point. So, without further ado, let's check out Dystopia. I mean, Dreamcatcher is my old band. I can't believe I'm saying that. I always thought it would be Blackpink, but it's Dreamcatcher now. They have definitely taken over. There's something special about them. I've explained all this before. You've seen my reactions before. I don't need to go into it. So let's just see what this album's about. I'm gonna watch only the songs that I haven't heard so far, just to kind of keep the time down a little bit. Okay, here we go. There, wow, okay. This is like a hard rock song already. Oh man, that guitar riff going on in the background. This kind of has like a Fly High vibe to it. Kind of like a mix of Fly High and You and I, actually. Because it's got the Fly High kind of like upbeat, happy sound to it, but the intricacies of the guitar and drums in You and I. Ooh. Oh, I love that. Oh man. Yo, I'm actually surprised they didn't use this as the title track, the first single. And not because I think it's better than Scream, but because usually they go with a like real heavy rock sound with their comebacks. And this one definitely has it. I love the instrumentation in this one. Aha, Dami, yeah. I'm gonna say the cliche thing. Anime intro. Like maybe even more than any of their other songs. Ooh, those cadences. The guitar's actually like louder and ooh, Seong. Nice. I love how they always do these piano breakdowns too, and they're usually quick like this. Guitar slide. I love this. This. Oh, is it over? That one was awesome. Holy. You know, it's weird, like, after Scream came out, Scream, it's kind of hard to hear, but underneath the entirety of the song, they have, like, this metal guitar playing, but it's turned down pretty quiet to the point where every other instrument is overtaking it, and all the guitar notes are palm muted. If you don't know what palm muting means, it basically means that when you play the string with your pick, you also put your palm on the string, so instead of having a ringing out sound of like dun na na na, you'll hear dun 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 dun. And when you turn that down and put it underneath EDM sounds, it's virtually impossible to hear it, especially when they're playing the same part. But if you were to listen to, I'm sure, the instrumental version, or just kind of try to focus, you can hear that there's actually a light guitar being played throughout literally the entire song. Like, the only time that it's out is when they go into the slow piano parts. But once I started to hear it, I was like, I thought they were kind of moving into a direction where they were using everything at the same time, because I think I mentioned in the review for the song that a lot of the times with Dreamcatcher, the songs I've heard at least, they'll kind of like stick to a genre for that song, and then they'll show that they're capable of versatility by doing something different in other songs. But with Scream, it was kind of like they took all the genres and stuck them together. And I'm kind of relieved in a sense that they're not only doing that. Like, I like that they did that with Scream, but I also kind of wanted to hear that heavy rock vibe. And that was this. This was that. All right, what's next? So, Tension. Big thumbs up. We got Red Sun now. Okay. I saw that they did a live performance for this too, so I might check that out later. I don't know. Very open feeling. Look how good Kion looks in that picture. Okay, quick stop. Listen, Dami's such a badass. Let me just say that first and foremost. She sounds so good doing this kind of style right now. This definitely has like sort of a BTS vibe. And if you're an ARMY, I hope I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but this what she's doing right now, it reminds me of something that like RM would do, or J-Hope. Honestly, it's cool. Let's just should go back a little bit. Dami doesn't get a lot of opportunities to show what she can do on the title tracks, but whenever she does, she always comes through. Ooh. They're so good. Oh my god. The percussion in this song is super interesting. Like, they kind of... It stalls for a second, or it changes the tempo, or just like the beat itself, like right there. It keeps you invested in the song. Like right now, there's almost no percussion. Is that Dami? Was that really Dami? Yo, Xian's getting a chance to like really show off her vocals in these songs so far. Oh, this chorus is insane. It's got a real, like, late 90s kind of, like, Aaliyah vibe. Like TLC. Or actually, what was Beyonce's old group? Destiny's Child. Got that flavor. Ooh. We are 3 for 4. We are 3 for 3. 3 for 3, definitely. Not 3 for 4. The intro doesn't count. 3 for 3. I'll be honest though, the intro was not my favorite. It was probably my least favorite intro that I've heard from them so far. But the songs, oh my god. That was just a straight up classic rock guitar right there. Oh my god, oh my god. Am I ready for this? Okay. It sounds like that Michael Jackson song. What is it? Beat It? They've completely changed the sound of the guitar too. Now the violins again. God, they use every instrument. Epic. Alright, we got that epic build-up sound. I totally didn't think that was gonna happen. We just went straight up from like classic rock into like a funk jazz beat. Whoa. She definitely did not say, I will mix anything, okay, okay. It really sounded like she said something else. Did she say what I think she said? Was that an S or an F? You guys gotta answer me. Was that an S or F? I love how they always rap over guitar. Dude, she's getting so much time here. Dude, Dami, this is the most I've ever seen her featured before. Okay, so listen, we know Xian is like, you know, she's main vocalist. She's like the best vocalist. But Yuen, killing it. Like, sounds as good as Xian so far. Is that Xian doing the background vocals? It's gotta be, right? See, listen, Yuen just like killing it, man. Just killing it hard. So, that song went in a totally different place than I thought it was gonna go when it started out. I fully expected that to be like more of a rock song, but it went straight from that rock riff into like a jazzy feel, which I think I liked even better because we already got that straight up rock song in the intention. So that was kind of more of like a, man, I don't even know what you would call that because it was straight up rock and roll and then it was straight up jazz. I don't know if you would say jazz, blues. I don't know what you would call that. It was like very bouncy feeling. The whole song was bouncy. Even the electric guitar in the beginning was bouncy also, but it just kind of switched genres right in the middle for the chorus, and that was just like, I mean, when you can deliver something like that sounds quality, and obviously their vocals just all crushed it. And Dami just loving her so far on this album, but when you can utilize different genres throughout one song like they did in Scream, this was even different than Scream though, because in Scream they're utilizing different genres all at the same time. It's like you've got a metal guitar playing under an EDM beat. Like, that's nuts. I would have never even considered doing something like that. But in this song, it was like you started the song and then you moved into a different genre and then you went back again. And then, you know, you brought in the epic kind of like violin parts, which sounded more orchestral, and then the piano parts that were slower. That song had it all. Yeah, man. 4 for 4.